Welcome guys, welcome. We're going to be playing some KeeperRL. This is basically Dungeon Keeper roguelike is the game. It's been actually in early access for a long period of time. It's actually even before it came to Steam. It was available on itch.io, I think. So I've certainly been following this game for an awfully long time. I think I must have been one of the first YouTubers to actually to look at the game way back when it first came out. I loved Dungeon Keeper as a game. I loved the idea of it. I didn't love the execution of it, but I loved the idea of it. And KeeperRL sort of ticks all the boxes. It does a great job of being a Dungeon Keeper type game, but just extends it now so much further because of all the years of development that's actually gone into it. Anyway, we have a release candidate. Basically, we're looking at this is build 2024. 02 and then 13, so the 13th of February, and this is build 55 F9C, and so it literally just updated again. It's updating basically about every 12 hours at the moment, as things sort of added in for the last little bit. There's another week or so before the actual official launch. But anyone can play it. If you've got the game, just go into the betas and just access the 1.0 beta, essentially the early build of the release build. So anyway, let's just get into it. Awesome game. I'll try to sort of cover it as much as I can. This is another one of these games where I was going to do a one-off video, and I found that by the time I got to 1 hour of recording, I just wasn't deep enough into it to really do the game justice, and it really does. It's a game worthy of some attention because it's an incredible game. So I did want to highlight this one. If you don't actually have it, grab it. It's a beautiful game. So let's go and play it, and I'll just go through. There's a lot of changes as well that have happened over the last few months as well. So there's a whole lot of differences now with what it actually does do. So would you like to start with the tutorial? I'm going to say no, and don't ask me again actually. So we have a few different things in here to have a look at. So let's just go back to the mods. There are a fair few different mods that you can then get online, so you can sort of download different mods. This is the version of the game that came out. Now, A37, I think that we're going to be beyond that one essentially. So all of these mods maybe not really going to be all that applicable. Maybe they are. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it though. But there's a lot of mods that have been built for the game as itself. I'll just quit back out of there. Now the actual other thing you have is you do have the tutorial there that you can actually then go and play, and I would recommend you play that if you're sort of new to the game. With what we actually have, just make sure I'm actually recording, just bear with me. And by the way, welcome if you are new to my channel. Connected to the streaming error, user key, okay, I think that's okay. I think we're okay. I don't know what the error is. Use a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. I'll just open the widget. I don't know what this is doing. Stream health. Not sure what where I set that one up. To be honest, I've got no idea. Anyway, let's. I'm guessing it's okay. So if someone could just let me know in the chat if it is poor, the quality. It's just sort of saying that it's okay from my OBS recording, but. Yeah, I don't know why. I've never had that warning before. Hi, Wiggly. How you going? And hi to anybody else out there. So we've got a whole lot of different ways of playing the game. Now, I did actually unlock this. You can actually go into the settings and have it sort of hidden away until you actually uncover it. If I just go back, go back there and just go into the settings, you can actually turn on unlock all hidden gameplay features. So you can actually do this where you just leave it on until you progress through the game. But I did unlock it because I sort of know the game. So anyway, let's just go into the game itself. So we have classic mode. I don't know whether to play this or not because this is the classic experience. So you can either play as a wizard or as a knight, a male and female. So you got like a dark knight back and through here, or a wizard. So these just give you different sorts. As you level up, you then have different sorts of powers. We've got castle as well, where you actually are not sort of attracting the evil minions. You're actually more attracting knights, priests, and angelic beings. So you're sort of more playing as a good faction. This is one where you have to do a different style of build when you actually do play as a knight. Again, male and female knights. The undead you can play as a necromancer, where essentially you craft hordes of undead from the corpses of fallen enemies. So this is, again, a very, very different style of playing the game. Automatons, where you're playing as the gnomes, where essentially you're building, like seize the means of production and engineered traps, automatons and other contraptions. This is recommended for advanced players. It is fairly unique, the way it sort of does then go and work. Colony, back and through here, you start off with 12 dwarves, and that's all you get. So there's no one else. You can't actually attract other units into your group. You just build up a single dwarven fortress essentially with 12 dwarves. The green skins is you're just playing purely as the goblins. So seek the legendary goblin matrons. This faction was originally created by Righteous Sinner and Soft Monster for the bonus mod, which is a great mod. That was such a good mod. I'm so glad that they've actually introduced these mods into the actual base game. It's really cool. Hi, what a doofus. And anybody else again that's joined us as well. Zombies, you can just play as a zombie horde. You've got adventurer mode in through here, where you literally just start off as a single character and can then sort of wander around the maps and have adventures. So it's a bit like adventure mode from Dwarf Fortress. And then hermit, where you play off as just a single cyclops and then build your fortress up as a very powerful unit. I keep on defaulting back to classic simply because that is the default way of playing the game, and so I think we'll start off there. Yeah, I would love to show some of these other ways of playing it. It's just that this is version 1.0. This is actually the launch of the game, so I think it's more appropriate that we go back and play as a stock standard keeper. Let's just go and start a new game in through here. So you'll see a lot of changes if you have played it. Now, there is different dungeons being uploaded to the server now. Like all the previous version ones have now gone. And there'll be more and more of these coming in. So if we add retired dungeons, at the moment there's only 3. But expect there to be hundreds of these in the near future. You can add these so you end up playing it. So there we go. This is a conquer rate where people have been playing this one where they've tried to, like one person has conquered it and how many times it's been loaded. I've actually loaded it in a few times just to test things out, but I haven't conquered it yet. So somebody else has actually gone through and conquered Eggface. We'll go and bring that one in. Actually, it's pretty hard. Let's remove that one. Just look at the numbers. We might be better off with Magada. Let's go and load that one in. You can download them from in here and then actually install them, and they become a feature in your maps, somewhere in your maps, that you then have to go and defeat to be able to then win the game. So it's a very cool feature, that one. You've got also other ways of playing. You've sort of got like an inland style or an island style. So it just changes the whole graphical look of everything. Also, when you're on here as well, you've got different choices as to where you go. This is like a mountains area. This is like a winter biome. Grasslands. What else have we got there? Swamp up the top there. Yeah, this all's just swamp down this other side as well. But there's also two other features as well. Like we've got a minor villain here. So this is just a stable. So there's a stable at that location. We've got demon dens, so demons spawning in from there. Elementalist back in through here as well. So you can sort of chop and change where you want your home to be. Ants. So this is like the islands view, but I'll change it back to just the inland view. And again, I think we have to add back in that dungeon, so we'll just go and do that one. And so you do actually have your main villains. Now you've also, with your difficulty, you'll see that we've got main villains, we've got lesser villains, which are still going to be fairly difficult. Plus we then have, like for example down here, a blacksmith, which is a minor villain. So if we were playing as the humans, I think we'd be able to then make use of these different areas. They'd be sort of like allies for us, but because we're playing evil, they're not allies to us. We've got dark elves, which is we do actually have an ally dark elf on the map. This is, by the way, just a small portion of the overall map. So you can sort of see there, we're just in one little portion of where the whole map ends up going. If we go to difficulty, you've got then sort of like how many main villains there will be. Now that's 12. That's a bit too much. Let's go and make it so that we've got, say, maybe sort of like 4 lesser villains. I'm not sure. Actually, that's strange that it's defaulted to that. Let's go 6 of those. Minor villains are these like the little areas. Let's make it, say, 12 of those. Allies, we'll make it so that we end up with, say, 2 allies. Start endless enemy waves after winning the game, so that's okay. And enemy aggression is going to be moderate, that's fine as well. So when we go back, it'll then just reload, and we have less things on the map now, which is fine. Unicorn herds, cyclops, and dryads at this stage, they're all just lesser villains. I can keep on just re-rolling. Oh, there's desert biome down the bottom through there as well. So you do actually have these different biomes that you can then sort of go and pick and choose, as well as a forest biome. So these are all different starts for you. I think what we'll do is maybe we'll play on this one. Actually, no, the cyclops and the dryads and the unicorn herd, it's all a bit too similar. Tree spirits, zombies, green dragon, giant spider with a cottage back over through there. We'll re-roll again. Tree spirits, ants. I don't like the ants because they chomp through your walls. So we'll re-roll that again. Demons, dryads, hydras. I'll just keep on re-rolling until I get like a group that I like. Guard post, dryads, hydra. I don't mind this one actually. There's not much else we see through here, but there will be more on the map that we just don't get to actually have a look at. So we've got a big. We can't start in the water, but let's go and start on the mountain. I think. Actually, we can start here, just on this area, just in the grassland. Why not? Let's just start where we are. So we just go back to now. Did we add the retire? I think we confirm. Yeah, that's fine. Yep. So we're ready to go. So the Pale King saying KeeperRL, yes it is. And hi Kat, how you going? Yeah, so what is this game? It's basically Dungeon Keeper with a roguelike element to it. This is, it says welcome to KeeperRL Alpha 36. It's not that. So I don't know why it's saying that. So that's actually old. That's a year old, that information. Just going to pause the game very, very briefly, and then we'll just go through it. This seems like a Dwarf Fortress spin-off. It's inspired by Dwarf Fortress, but it's much, much more Dungeon Keeper. Like it really is it's sort of got like the elements, some elements that make it feel like Dwarf Fortress. It certainly was an inspiration for the game, but it's not the like the main inspiration is as I said before, Dungeon Keeper. Okay, so it's fun that the version he's playing on isn't out yet on the main. It is if you go to your betas, and you can access it through beta. So this is not a closed version that I'm playing. This is actually a fully open area that you can actually then go and play. What else have we got? So we've got, yep, so Cat's saying DK 1 and 2 were great. 3 was China only and mobile. I liked I liked the early versions of Dungeon Keeper. I didn't like the later versions. It's a beta test, yes it is, but it's open beta, so anyone can play this one. Dryads are going to be pain to fight. Yeah, look, we'll see how we go. Nice, just past midnight, and Dad's is streaming on YouTube. Hope you're doing well. Hi Jamison, how you going? Okay, so what we're going to be doing is there's so much more we can do in the game now than what's been done in the past. We have the most build queues that we can do playing as the default. If we play with one of the other starts, we end up with a lot less that we can actually then go and build. A lot of these things are locked. For example, if we go to traps, these are all locked because we need to get the technology for traps. So I can see it next to where my head is. That way. It's just saying that basically it tells you what the actual thing is, but we do need to get the technology of traps to then go and get that one. We've got installations. Again, some of these have been sort of knocked backwards. So increase the population limit by 10, requires at least level 10 before we can get a throne, but it's going to cost me 500 gold. So we'll have to get gold eventually. We've got things like barricades, which we can go and do. Torches, yeah, there's all sorts of different ways of building this thing up. The important things here are the torch, which I wish it would tell you what the keyboard shortcut is for this one. This is actually C. When we press the C key, I can then start to go and build torches. I should start at the top actually. This is our main way of interacting with the world. So we've got dig or cut down a tree, and I'm happy enough with where we're starting. In fact, if we go and have a look at this, see how there's 3 different question marks. So there's 3 of something in here. Actually, someone's just starting to do a whole lot of work outside, unfortunately. Oh well. Hopefully it won't be too noisy. One of these will be bandits. One of them will be humans, and the bandits will wipe out the humans. I don't know what the third one will be, so no idea what that one will be over there. We also don't know how big our actual map is going to be. And so it may only be very, very small. So I think I'll build it as if it's going to be small, and we'll just have to micromanage what actually does happen with that one. But you can see through there, we've got like things where we can sort of like go and add back in terrain if we needed to. We can dig a pit if we wanted to sort of have water channel in through a particular area. You can fill with lava or water as well. So we can fill water in if we need to. Building interiors as well. If we wanted to be building outside, we can use this one through here. Build wooden walls, stone walls, wooden bridges, like this one through here, for example. Stone bridges, upstairs and downstairs. So we have a lot of Z levels we can go through in the game. And then we can reinforce different walls as well. If we are finding, for example, that we're coming up against things like giant ants and stuff, we can actually sort of help just to slow them down as they try to come through the actual walls. But it's an expensive thing to do, essentially, even time-wise. So that's the first one. Then we have all these other different things we can build, which I'll go through that when we get to them. In terms of the next tab in through here, we've got one keeper, which is what the population. The imps don't count. Every imp is going to cost me 30 gold, and so I need to find gold to be able to get the imps into here. So Demon's to say nice. Actually, we did that one. So Cat's then saying War in the Overworld I never liked much. Yeah, I didn't bother with that one. And it's not Dungeon Keeper at heart. It's more Dungeon Builder. Yep. It could be ants. Building complex dungeons is quite fun. Lots of neat designs that you can do. Yeah, this is really. There's so much you can do with this game. Yeah, goddamn ants, says Wiggly. Yeah, they are a pain in the bum. But I've purposely made a start without ants. I don't like having ants on the start location. And because we've got different Z levels, we can sort of just cater for that. So we're not going to build much on the first level. So we'll start to build in. Anyway, we've got 4 imps, 1 keeper, and we can only have a population of up to 10. So we have to be careful what we bring in. Back in through here, we have our keeper itself. This is our progress. We need to get to 100 points, and we need to conquer some villains to advance. And so this is a difficult one for us to do on our own. We will need a bit of an army, and that's going to take some time to build up. So we've got this one through here. We've got the so this one here, and we then have to go and unlock these different elements as we go through. There's also secondary elements as you go through this, and some of these have got like a level 2 in behind them as well, which we don't get to see. There is a pretty cool way of getting information, like using steeds. It just sort of tells you what you can then go and do. So it sort of goes through the process of actually getting steeds to work, which is actually new in the game. Just press escape. There's all sorts of different stuff. Buildings and Z levels again. Just about how to then start to sort of build things up, which is very, very cool. We'll certainly be making use of that. Anyway, let's just get started. We're going to start to dig into this area. So we're just going to go and press D, which will then open up the dig or cut tree. We'll cut these trees down in the front through here and across to there, and we'll make this the entry into the fortress. Now, I like to have a bit of an area where, I don't know, look, there's water up above, so I don't know how deep we're going to be able to go in here. Let's just get a trap area, essentially, or an area that we can ultimately use for traps eventually. And we'll just watch what actually happens in through here. Our Dungeon Keeper won't do much. You can use him once you've got a bit of a plan for what they're going to be doing. I'll just grab more of this wood. There's another bridge. Right, so we're coming in a fair way. What I like to do is I like to have a couple of traps. I'll just get the traps prepared. So we need to get past there. Then we need to go further in. And then we'll do a little 3x3 room, which will be another trap room. Yes, we're not seeing the other side of the mountain just yet, which is fine. And it looks like it does extend across, so there's more water down that way as well. And then we'll go down underneath once we go past this trap room. Just get them digging. I don't need to dig these out just yet. We see a little bit, so we can sort of see if there is anything like water or anything. Let's go and get our downstairs. Just get this one ready. and there's like a day-night cycle. Next thing, I'll just press C just so I can get the torches. Put the torches on the walls. Put them outside as well. Alright, so we've now dug downstairs. If we now just go and use Control and then the scroll wheel, we can sort of then see if there's anything, like there's a couple of areas in through here where we've got some granite. It's a little way off. One thing we can do with this is to, I'll just go back to where we came in. So we came in on this bottom layer down through here. If I go and press D again, like with the digging tools, and if I just go and create like a great big area, that's all solid. This is actually cool for me to dig onto this one. If there's any holes, it'll then show up if we do this. No holes in through there. I don't really want them to dig this, but okay, this looks like it's a fairly good area for us to make use of for a dungeon. So let's just go and ditch all that stuff. So that's a bit of a cheat. It allows us to just double check and see what we can then go and build. So we'll make this our main layer. Although this is hard rock, so it's going to be hard for them to dig through this. But it's better for us to be able to basically build our essentially our basic dungeon in here. So we'll start this way. Now we're going to be wanting to go and have another up-down stair as well. So another downstairs. So I'm just going to go and create like a, I'll just dig a 3x3 area. Actually, I'll do it this way. And I'll dig another one there to go down from the front. So we'll start to dig our up-downs coming through this one area. Let's continue on. It gets dark under here, so we need to get more, so we're now on the next Z level down. We're getting all these different people wanting to come and join our fortress. Let's get the torch ready. Now it's on the wrong area. I'll just pop that one through there. Now maybe actually we do this a bit differently again. You know, like I'm just thinking that. Yeah, I might actually dig this a little bit differently and make this into my main fighting chamber. I'll make it a 5x5 into there, and then we'll dig this way and build the next staircase down in through here. And then we'll dig and have like a main corridor that runs along this way. And then we can start to build, for example, things like in here where we can then sort of have like all of our storage initially. Although, to be honest, I think I'll just make it a 5x6 initially, and I'll start to. I'll have this where we end up with the various fighters and things. So I'm going to come back up the top, and I'll set up a different store area back in through here. I'll just make this my basic stores. Now, I'm just going to go, while we've got this one selected, I'm just going to pause it. I'm going to right click. I'm going to grab the Dungeon Keeper. I'm just going to go and control the Dungeon Keeper. I want to see what we can see around here. Like, how far can we go? Okay, that's as far there as we can see. Let's have a look around this way as well. It'll just give us an idea as to how big this mountain is. I don't want to go too high up. Okay, that's pretty cool actually. That does give me a bit of a feel. So there is water that does extend in sort of where we were. Okay, so we'll just exit control mode. So I can take over any of the creatures and just you know, do whatever I need to do with them. What I don't know what's going to happen through here is actually going to be the if we've got enough space. Actually, one thing I can do is I can just go back into dig mode again and just go and see where does that extend. Okay, it only goes to there. Okay, so I'm actually okay. So I can actually just go and ditch that. And I can then have like the big storage area there, which will actually then work. So this is soft rock, which is nice and easy for me to then go and make use of. Okay, Shizzle, how you going? And Weritan saying small detail, the kobolds seem like they're dancing while mining. It's a cute detail, yeah. If you're again saying, hey, dads in chat. So what are the roguelike elements in this game? Essentially that you've only got one save. that there's a lot of randomization in it as well, that you don't really know what you're going to be getting. And as soon as your dungeon keeper dies, or if your dungeon gets taken over, there's no save that you can go back to reload it back in. It's game over. So it's fairly brutal in that sense. So I sort of wish that there was actually a save aspect to it. What we're going to do now is just going to go. The others are still building downstairs. They've got a lot of work to do. But what we're going to do is just going to go and protect ourselves a little bit more. So we're just going to go back into storage. We have two different types of basic storage, like resources and equipment. We're going to make this into a resource storage back up through here. It's not something where you can go and designate exactly what's going to go into there. It is just any resource will end up in this location. And so eventually the minions will then come back outside again. I'll just go and press D. We'll just dig these out. So the minions will then just come out and pick up the wood and bring it back inside. Now by now the bandits have probably already wiped out the all of the humans. So it's just going to be interesting to see what that third group is that was on the map. Again, we don't know what that's going to be. I'm seeing on storage, resources. So we'll just build this area just for resources. So have a look and see how we're going down below. So they're now building this one out, which is quite nice. Again, we just need to make sure that we end up with lighting. And lighting in through here as well. We'll need to go deeper, but we need to be a bit more under control before we do that. So we've only got the one torch down here at this stage. Just create more torches on these walls. So yeah, just to enact as tactic if you want to grab my attention. Otherwise, I'll just keep on sort of recording. It's good. So now it's getting lighting. So what we want to do here is just pause. We now need to start to build a basic army, and I want to get maybe sort of like 4 or 5. 5 is pretty safe for us to then go and build things. Now we're wanting to get like another area back off the other side here, to be honest. Let's just go back and dig this other side. So we need to get it like a storage area. So I'll go with a 10 by 5. I'll just dig that one up, and then we need to get like artificers that can then sort of work on in this area. And so I'm going to go and build them off to the side here. And maybe just start with a 5 by 5. So we're just going to start to sort of dig out the dungeon. Now this area through here, we do actually have the training room. And we need to get wooden dummies. I'll just show you what actually happens through here. We've got all these different people wanting to come and join, but they need different things. Like this Goblin Warrior requires one wooden dummy and a basic bed. That one as well is the same, so they've got the same sort of deal. The Goblin Wizards back in through here requires a wooden bookcase or laboratory, plus a wooden bed as well. So to get the wizards, we need to do other things. So what we can do is we can just sort of start to work with this. And so we'll do that now. We'll just go and set everything up. So I'll put some beds along this wall here, like maybe sort of like five beds from here. So I'll just go across into the living areas, basic bed, until we get that one out of there. We'll go into training, just get some wooden dummies, and we want them to have the ability to walk around the dummies and do sort of like a lot of different sort of damage. Let's just use 3 dummies at this stage. The wooden dummies don't get them super built up. What we'll see is this will go from a dark background to a pale background when we do finally get things built. There we go. So this one here can now be brought in. I'll bring that one in. And I will build. I'll be wanting to ultimately extend this along fair way. I might just might just go back into orders and just go and remove construction from these zones. Oh, hang on, that's not it. Orders. Yeah, I do have forbid zones, so I can just... Actually, that's not going to help me. Nope, still not doing it. Structure, that's right, I just got to dig it again. Let's just leave them alone for a little while. We'll come back and rebuild these when we're done. Just remember that that's one thing that we need to do. So we've got this guy in here. Here's another one as well. This is I'm just looking at what they come in with. So 16.3. That's already pretty good. As I say, we wanted to get maybe 4 of these. Four is probably enough. That's probably the minimum that we'd be wanting to have. There's another one. This one's got, like, see how it's got a round, like an orange circle? This one's got an actual trait where it disarms traps. So we'll bring that one in. We'll just get one more in. So there's 4 beds. We'll just get one more bed. Now the actual wood that we have is not that great at this stage. We're going to need more. Let's just go back up the top and start to build the structures that we need in through here. So again, we've got goblin wizards are coming in. We don't have enough that we can do with them. Oops, it's auto-saving. It does take a long time to auto-save. Yep, so the Power King's saying, for those who are new to the game, if you get an insane and legendary crafter, control them so they don't attack your other creatures and lock them in a bedroom with a bed and food, yes. Now, we're a long way off still getting all the food and stuff. I'll just pause that for a second. We'll just go back into doors. So we can sort of, like, we can build the wooden doors because we've got wood. Now, my head's going to be covering some of the other stuff that you can go and pick up. It's not too much. It's just the some of the deeper ones. Like, I think the adamantine that's there. There's hidden in behind there is Edoxium, which we're not going to find for a long, long period of time, and also Infinite. We're not going to get the 2 resources my head is covering up. Actually, my head, I am covering up night. I might just turn off my off the face. There we go, just so you can see everything. Actually, maybe I can place myself over there. I'll just do that. Small face. Just bear with me. A lot of the information then comes across the other side. I think if I'm there, I'm sort of okay. Yep, let's just try that. See if that works. Okay, so back in now. We wanted to go to doors, wooden doors, because we do have wood. I sort of want to, in one sense, sort of block them in as they come through. So I'm just going to go and place a door there. There we go, door there. I'll just place the basic doors in initially, then we're going to be placing other doors back in as well. Just go back down, place a door there. There will eventually need a door in through here as well. I'll just go and grab that as well, and then finding a door there. The others I can sort of do without a door for a little while. And again, I'm just going to go and just go to D and just stop them from digging through there for now. Now, one thing I might do is start to get some wizards and things, so I'll just go back into the library and just get a wooden bookcase and just start to build a couple of wooden bookcases through the middle of the map. That way I'll be able to pick up some wizards and priests and things like that as well. And these are 5+3s. I can just wait and see how they go. See if we pick up someone special. No, I'll pick up one of them. So we'll just go and grab a wizard. He can then sort of start to do research with the library. We'll just go back in and get our torches again. There's a wizard. Going to be reading in the dark, so he's just going to work around in that little location. Now this is going to be where we put artificers as well, so we're going to be needing to get those. So living. Get those built, and we'll just go to crafting. We'll just get the basic workshop. There is one that you can build if you're next to an enchanted pool, but we'll just grab this one here. So we'll get 4, because any goblin can actually work with the on these crafting areas, including these fighters that we actually have. There's a wizard special. This is a extra spell damage training potential. All right, well, 2 wizards. I should have waited. We'll go and grab another one. Okay, now we need to get an artificer. So once these are all constructed, we'll just go see this insufficient light in this other room. Just get the 2 lights in through here. So we now have good light in around here where these guys are all working away. So they're learning spells as they go, the wizards. Even the AI in the game has gotten a lot better. Let's just go and dig this one out. Actually, that's the forbidden. It did actually work. Orders, forbid zone. Yep, that gets rid of that one. We'll dig this one out properly now. And ultimately what we want to have through here is the equipment storage in this location. So here we go. We've now got any artificers. I might wait until we actually get someone special, because we only have 10 units we can bring in. So I'll wait for the good ones. So Rubik's Cubics is saying, thank you, Daz, for all the amazing content. There's so much coming out. It's actually really hard to keep up with everything. It's there's so many games. Like I was Distant Worlds 2 actually released a major update today, but it's not the one I'm looking for. So I'm going to be I'm holding off on playing that one until they actually bring out the content that I am looking for, which should only be a matter of days or weeks away. I'm hoping, which would be very, very cool. They're all building in through here again. Yeah, that's another forbidden zone. I'll just go back into the orders forbidden zone. I'll just go and double click. Oops, just click on that one, get rid of it, because we don't want to be forbidding this particular zone. So we can actually control where the guys will end up going. Just go back into the build mode. Just build this one here in through here again as well. So this will be ultimately where we build most of what we end up doing. I'm going to be building off to the side, maybe the library. Like a proper library, and then actually have everything else then come off that one as well. So let's go and do that. Then we'll end up with say a treasure room further back, and even just like smallish areas back in through here. Let's go and do that. So we end up with a collection of different locations. Okay, so we've got 2 artificers, but they're not special. We're going to need one of them, I think. As soon as I get one, there'll be another one that will come in. No, they're not special. All right, we'll just grab one of them. One should be enough. So let's go in, and what we want to do is we want to go and we're going to have I think we've got 4. Need 4 of those. 4 leather armor. Leather helms, leather boots, wooden shields, pair of gloves. So that's now being built away. Even the hand torches. Now there's a lot of people, so even these guys are in here working away on this. We don't have to have an artificer. I'll just keep one of them. Just go back into our storage, equipment. Now we'll probably ultimately use the goblins just for patrolling the fortress, and then we'll get more powerful units later on. Let's just go and get more torches. And if we go to our units, you can see we've got 2 goblin wizards I've only got 3 warriors, so I need to get another warrior. I can tell them, I can assign them gear. They can just go and pick up the gear as it becomes available. There's more artificers coming. We don't need the artificers. Yep, so the Pale King, so you could always accidentally walk them into a deep pool if a special one appears. That's true. So I sort of was tempted to do that with the wizard that we got. But we can actually just dismiss them. I can actually just grab, for example, this wizard here and just go and banish him. But it does impact what does go on. So we have to be a little bit careful. I wouldn't mind a priest as well. How many have we got? With 7 of 10. I need one more fighter. So what actually happens here is we end up with a whole lot of list of, these are all the different units we're going to ultimately be able to get hold of. Most of these will be able to attract, depending on what we bring in. So for example, a goblin priest should come along at some point. Same with a goblin shaman. But we've got things like harpies will join us, zombies will want to join us as well. If we should be able to create them. Skeleton archers, vampire warriors. These are a special case, but we can sort of grab these as well. Mummies, ghosts. So they've got there's different level ups as we go through. Then you end up with things like, for example, the Dark Elf. Ally must be discovered and have recruits available. And so we can bring these in as well, ultimately, and actually recruit them, because we know that there's an ally on the map with us. These here are also from allies, from goblin allies. These are from harpy allies. So we've got all these different allies that do come through. And even the vampire warriors are available for recruitment as well, if and when we find them. We can also get prisoners and then sort of have them actually convert across to work for us. There's all sorts of stuff. It's really, really cool. There's so much in this game. And then we've got all the villains. These are all the different villain groups. So we've got Magada is the keeper that we loaded in at the start. We've got some humans in through here as well. The High Priest of Adoxy we have to get rid of. These are all the things we have to defeat in the game to get through it. Now, we don't have a hell of a big long list, but to win the game, that's what we need to do. So we've got Lorzer, the Goblin Warrior, down through there somewhere. That's an ally, actually. So we do actually have an ally somewhere on the map. The Dark Elves are an ally. But then we have all of these other things are minor villains. So we can actually recruit from the goblins and from the elves, Dark Elves. So Ililson can convert any NPC/monster to your side. Yes, you can. Yeah, and we can find them eventually. We're going to have to go down and start to go through the other Z levels as well. I just need one more fighter. That's all I need, and then we can go off and take on. Just getting artificers. So I can just right click on these. I don't want these. Just wait for more to come. I could bring the non-special wizard with me as well. Yep, another artificer. Don't need that one. Let's just go and bring some lights in through here. Now they'll eventually just pick up their equipment anyway. And it is important, like all of these stats, they do matter for the groups that you then end up getting. Now we're down to 62 wood. Nighttime is nearly over, not that that really matters that much. Now see how it's on there, I just click it again and it'll then just change which wall it goes onto. So we'll go down to another Z layer and maybe build some things down there as well. Yeah, you need a prison, yeah. So we'll have to, and I'm going to build that on the next one down. Another artificer. God, that's all we're getting. Maybe I need to build more training dummies. Yeah, I've only got the 3 training dummies. That would be what it is. Now I'm going to make this into my treasure room. So we'll just go across. Actually, where is it? Storage. Treasure chest. I'll just start with a little group in through there, and you can sort of dress the dungeon up like with whatever you want, but that will eventually sort of be like anything that comes in will have to eventually fight their way through here. Let's go and build ourselves another training dummy. So we'll just go across into training rooms, wooden dummies. We need another one of those, and you can see we're nearly out of this one now. So let's just go back up top and start to chop down more of the trees. So just go D and just get them chomping away. Oops, we don't want to do that. So we'll get all that done. Now we don't know what's outside. We don't get to see what's out there until we have figures actually out there. Let's go down another Z level. Now each Z level is sort of random as well. We don't know what we're going to get on each one. We're just finishing off that room. We also have to go outside and get more wood for us. Right. That's auto-saving for day. Just wait for that to happen. Okay, and okay, so this is a bit more interesting. Let's have a look and see. No question marks, so it looks like we're alone down in here as well, but we'll just double check everything. So we've got wood actually available, we've got granite down through this other side as well. It looks like we've got just wood and granite everywhere. Yep, more granite back over there, then more wood back up that way. All right, well, let's keep on going down. We'll just go and press D and just double check that we do actually have. Yes, you see how you get sort of like interesting little zones and things, but that's actually nothing. So there's nothing big in through this other area just yet. We may come back and have to expand this a little bit. Let's just create another little. I like to have doors in between each area just so I can defend them. Just that way, if anything does come, it'll slow down any beasts that we find deeper into the actual dungeon itself. Yeah, so we need to conquer an enemy tribe. We're almost good enough for that. There we go. There's another goblin warrior. It's not a special one. Do we wait? I think we wait. You'll wait and see if we can get something with something a bit tricky, something unique. Here we go. That's another wizard. +5 spell damage when drunk. There's the artificer. Now we need to get more clubs. Just get the basic stuff. Now we're out of until we actually bring the wood back. It's just going to be sort of queued up in the list. He hits the characters to just keep them in line, so he's sort of fairly nasty in that sense. We do need light, so I'm just putting torches. I'm just pressing C. Another artificer. I can just right click just to remove them. Right, well, yeah, we got heaps of that now. Well, if we don't get another one soon, I'll just take whatever the next one is that comes along. Some of the things can be bad as well. So I'll right click on that one to see if we can pick ourselves up another one. Doors. You can just place one in there. Okay, they've now got. Here we go. I'm just going to take this one now. That's the 4. And then we'll be able to get that one geared up, and then we'll go after the others. You need weapons for your minions. I thought we already were doing that one. Now what we can do is we can just go and check out what they're all doing, but let's just let them do what they're going to do for a little while. See, we've got spare clubs and things, so I'm thinking we're okay. Let's go down even further. So structures, downstairs. While we've got an actual viable military, we do want to do as much of this as we can. How many? Yeah, we're up to 8. We've got 2 more units we can bring back in. And I just want to keep that a little bit open. Just go to the units, the warriors. So this one here is decked out. Balgak. Just assign these. Now that one doesn't have all the gear. If we go back in, and we can have a look and see who's actually got it. So that doesn't need a shield. So we'll grab that shield. That doesn't need that either. The helm. And the gloves, we don't need that on that one either. So we'll grab that one. Then Bagaman is actually done, so he's actually ready to go. So yeah, actually he's now picked them up from the wizard. Actually the boots. Sorry. We'll take those boots, thank you. Okay, so that's now all decked out with its armor. So it's got a little bit of extra armor because of all these different things. Now, this is actually where we want it to be. So this is actually now a... I'll just pause again for a second. Just press D and just make sure there's nothing that's really sort of going to be impacting what we do. See, there's a question mark up the top here. So what's that? Aha! This is good. This is a good one for us. Now, there's even more caverns back over this way. That one's an enclosed cavern. Oops. Big cave network in through here. Goes all the way down to here and keeps on extending. Wow, that's massive. Actually, when you get a big square like this, it often means that it's vampires and they're good, so they'll actually join us. Yeah, this is way too big. Let's just go and get rid of all this stuff. But it's a good area. And we can get access across to here, so we can actually do what we need to do and get the metal before we do anything else, which works out very, very nicely for us. Depending on what's in this area, but just when you see a big square like that, it usually does mean that it's vampires. Which we can then recruit. All right, so with what we actually have in through here, so we'll just go and dig another zone across. So we'll just create like a little 3x3 there, another little 3x3 here, and then we'll extend across and grab the grab these resources. That's turning it off. It gets us iron, and then this one gives us granite. So we'll dig this out first, and while we're doing that, we might head off in the other direction. There's some more granite over there as well if we wanted it. Okay, so how are we going? All the goblins, the goblin warriors only reached training level 1. Let's let it get up a little bit higher first, and we'll wait for everyone to finish sleeping. If I can get a priest, I'll grab one just so we can get the healing. We've probably got too many of wizards. Yep, so it's reached level 2. This is the last one. Not that it matters that much. Now the priests, this one here is this the special one? The abilities. Was it the other one? Snaglub. You're sleeping. I'm not seeing the not seeing the other bits and pieces here. One of them was, that's the training limit, +3. Yeah, that's the same. Oh, this one here is the weaker one. All right, let's go and take this one with us. So we'll take Chagron. So we're going to create a new team, and we'll use Chagron as the leader. So we're just going to drag him across into this new team, and we'll take all 4 of the Goblin Warriors with that team as well. So we'll just drag them into there. So that now is a full-on team that we can then sort of go and send outside. So 5 of them. Let's just go and select them. Chagron is the one that we've got selected, which we'll then be controlling. So we'll end up sort of we'll micromanage the rest of them as well. Hi ZXM, how are you going? Wiggly is saying you're going to do a video on the new update to Distant Worlds 2. I will do it, but I'm really waiting on the next beta update, to be honest, which is really exciting, much more exciting than what they've just brought out. And that should be, I'm hoping it's going to be any day now. I might wait a couple of days and then maybe do something. If it doesn't come out in a couple of days, I will then do an actual video on it. So let's go and control. So to do this one here, we just go and control them. And so we've now got this. In this one, we don't really care if this one dies off. So we don't want to lose the goblins, but this one we can actually go and deal with. It's got 3 spells. It's got an air blast. So creates a directed blast of air that throws back creatures and items. We've also got teleport, like escape, teleports to a safer location close by. And then we have the magic missile, shoots a magic missile. So there's a cooldown of 20 with that one though. So let's go and move out of here. So the others will then come and join us. Just come back up, we'll use the stairs. And so we'll go and now finish off the, we'll find out what these little things are that we were dealing with. So we've got our group. I might just zoom out just so we can see what's going on. Now we do actually have the different question marks that were on the map. Let's just have a look out in the open. Yeah, okay, that's actually a group of humans, and they're still alive, which is surprising. All right, let's go in. Now, if we... Yeah, these will start to rush in. Let's move in. He's got his goat. Now we can use a magic missile here. So we killed the goat. Take that goat. Now it's not going to be able to really get across and escape, I'm hoping. There we go, got magic missile again. So we did a fair bit of damage. I'll just get it into the corner of the map. Allow the others to come back through. There we go. So that one's now been killed off. If you have a bit of a look, it's only a child. Okay, oh, I always feel bad when that happens, to be honest, because there are kids on the map as well. A kid with its pet goat. So, but what that does, it's important for us to get the kills. It looks like we've got, yeah, that's fine where we are there. Let's go back up. So we've taken no damage. I mean, that was only a kid. Now, what have we got through here? This is an order. We can order captures, but we don't have anywhere to put them. So we haven't got a prison at this stage. It's sort of one of these things, you know. What we might do is we might actually leave them alone. Damn it. Come on, guys. Control. I'm going to go to don't chase. So come back with me, guys. Leave them alone. So we're going to leave them alone. We're going to go after the others. The other question mark, which is back up through here. If we can kill off the bandits, that would be a good result for us. And you can see we've got 2 different question marks coming up. If I zoom out. So they're in here somewhere. And we don't know what they all are. So we'll find out soon enough. Yeah, there's the entry. Bandits. Okay, so we've got the bandits in through this other side. Now I can actually hit both of those. That's good. I'm going to go to, I've got just control the leader. I'm going to go to control full, which means I control every single one of them. Leave that one back up there. Move that one down. Almost killed it. Just keep this one as a spare. Alright, so yeah, bandit swings its fist at the goblin. So it's only, this first one's only got a fist. So this one is wounded. It's got an injured arm. So it dropped its weapon. So the club got dropped. Now this one has been knocked over. So it's now wounded. Injured arm, injured leg, it's bleeding and it's collapsed. Now it will die from the bleeding, or we can just kill it. The first one that drops a key. I don't know what the key is for. There we go. And still got 16 of those. And again, we've just smashed it where we've hit the arm, and it's now dropped its weapon. And yep, it's now bleeding. 2 injured arms. Really can't do much. Next one is in there. Still can't do anything with this one. And again, we've knocked it over. Injured leg and bleeding, and it has collapsed. So we've got the 3-to-1 attacks in through here, which is good. Now that one there is damaged. So it's gone out to, it's wounded from something. It may be the other question mark, whatever that actually is. We've taken a little bit of damage there. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. We'll leave that one there. And we'll move out. There we go. Leave that one. Yep, that one's now also been collapsed, so we're smashing them. How's this one going? Just wounded. Wounded is fine. It's got 81% health. So we're on the hill at this stage. Is the terrain that we're on. Yeah, we almost damaged it, but it's yeah, it's now on the ground. Now some of these will actually have ranged attacks as well. Just see if any of them do. That one's got a potion. That one's got a potion as well, but no ranged attacks. Okay, so we don't actually have any ranged units. Oh, he's damaged by the magic missile. Was he in the front line? I thought it was 2 reds. I didn't think it was the bandit leader. We've still got 11 turns before the before we get this one back. Okay, we knocked this one back over again as well. God, we're doing well here, just knocking them down. Like there's heaps of corpses and stuff at this location. There we are, 7 more turns there. Now that one there is wounded, injured arm, so it's now dropped its weapon. Whoever gets the kill will then be named. So this is Bagaman, the Goblin Warrior. He's now Bagaman. He's still the Goblin Warrior, but he's got that one now. He's actually still wounded at 71%. Oh, he's not dead yet. Okay, so nothing else we can really go and do. He got the kill, so he's now the Bandit Slayer. This is Shogun, the Bandit Slayer. Leave them where they are. Oh, there's still more of them coming. Knocked him down again. Oh, he's still not dead. Now he is. Might bring this one up. Let it come forward. One more turn, we can then start to use the magic missiles again. I'm not sure if it's friendly fire with the magic missiles. That was good. So he gets a whole lot of extra abilities, but because he killed off the hero, the bandit hero. That one's only got clubs. We can swap them over. Just keep the wounded one back out for now. I don't know if that means we hurt our own guy. Yeah, might harm. No, I'm going to go no. So I won't do that. Knocked him over again. There we go. They've been destroyed. So we've got that one, which is good. That's a good start. Now, they were damaged from something else. And we don't know what the other thing is. Let's just go inside. Let's just go into control mode, back to the leader mode again, and just see what this opens up for us. All right, there's nothing else in here. So this, whatever's in here, we're going to have to dig to. Let's go and we'll go back and just get everyone back home again. And I can just basically exit control mode. Now we've got a whole lot of kills there, the child, the goat, and then a whole lot of bandits. But what that did is it did save the that village for now until we're ready. So that actually works out pretty well. So we can now just go back to the fortress and just have a bit of a look to see what we've got. So we've got like a lot of wood. We still haven't done any of the other mining just yet. So while we were doing all that, these guys are still just working away. We've got that one, and then we've got this one still just sort of starting. Now let's just go back in and put in the lights. Some of them are carrying torches with them. I won't go further down until we uncover what's happening on this layer. Now those guys will come back. Like if we have a look at the warriors. Which one? Yeah, so they're now sleeping. So they're back home sleeping, which means that they're going to heal up. So I forget which one it was. Was it Bagalak that was injured? Where is it? 5 kills. Not sure where the hit points are. Where's the hit points? That's the Bandit Slayer. It wasn't that one. Lurbal. Wounded, yeah. So he's wounded but sleeping, and so he'll actually he'll end up getting a little bit better as he does stuff. Now, in the meantime, you can see this has now got a different color on it. So we can now go into here where we've gone to level 2. So we're just starting to get iron ore, and so we've got all these different things we can unlock. We can unlock one of them, and we need to get to 300 points to get the next one. The first one was 100. This one is 300. So we've got alchemy, which will give us the laboratory, etc. Chicken breeding, which will give us essentially we get the chicken coop, which we can then sort of feed different creatures with that one. The iron working back in through here, we end up with the iron dummy, the adamantine dummy. This is important for us. The forge, magma forge, and the furnace. So there's a lot of unlocks for iron working. Distillation, we can get a still. So beer is for the dwarves. Build a distillery and make rat moonshine for your minions. Traps, that just makes them happier. Traps will be okay for us. Archery. This is another one that we could grab, but an advanced sorcery where we get magical weapons. But I think that the important one here is ironworking. So we're just going to go and unlock that one. So we need to then go and conquer some more villains to do anything else. But with the iron, we're going to be able to do a lot of stuff. So we'll just sort of keep this one coming through. Wait for them to start to bring things back up. And I mean, this is sort of really going to be where we probably end up with another. In essence, that is going to be where we end up with our dungeons and things, I think. So we'll just make this the dungeon layer. He's a good artificer. No, he's insane. So we don't want the insane artificer. Let's go and dig out this way. I don't think there's anything else down here. No, that's all good. Let's make a dungeon here. Little 5x5. That's another one that's insane. Now, the other thing, we've now just finished off with these bandits. We can go and pillage them, all of the stuff that they actually had. So 6 healing wands, 6 healing potions, for example, things like this. The corpses we're not going to be able to grab, so we didn't quite get all the corpses because we got nowhere to put them. But we will be able to start to build them in this little area as well. So I'll sort of build off from this zone. Make this the graveyard. Wait for it to save. Yeah, just do an act-as tactic if you want to grab my attention. It does just sort of shows up as red in the chat that way. That way, I know I miss a lot of chats. Now we are starting to pick up the iron, which is good for us. And we know that there's another breakthrough over through here somewhere. So we'll probably end up grabbing that same group again and then going deeper once we actually find where whatever's on the other side. But I'm hopeful it's actually going to end up being vampires. Now with these things we can then go and build, in the training room we can now start to build the iron dummies. We don't actually have any adamantine, so we've got 0 of that, but we do actually have iron. It's going to be 12 iron to start to build iron dummies. And that will then allow our guys to then level up even more. So I'm just going to go and do that. So grab an iron dummy there. And what I might do is I might actually ditch one of these if I can. I'll wait until I've got the iron dummy then selected, and then we'll sort of get rid of it. But that's going to allow us to then pick up even more units. Now this one here is extra spell damage. Yep, we need another bookcase for that one, which I won't worry about. Oh, this one here I didn't actually do all the storage. We were still building it at the time. And I will put some torches in here. That's good. So ZXM is saying, are you going to take your keeper outside raiding again today? Yeah, probably. I was doing it on Twitch earlier and got it killed. And that was the end of the session. But I probably will. Because I'd like it to also then get the experience. So that's now all got lighting, which is good. Okay, we're now going up to higher levels because of the training. See how they're all focusing in around this iron one? I can now go back into this one. If we just go back into orders, remove construction. Let's remove that one and then go and grab ourselves another of the units. This is a Goblin Warrior that's also insane. It does plus 13 damage though, but we don't really want insane units if we can help it. So we'll just go back into the training room, get another iron dummy. Now we need a few of these. We can also now go back in. Can we forge anything? No, we need to now build forges as well. So I'm going to go into the crafting. Now the magma forge needs to be on magma. So it shouldn't allow us to do it. Yeah, it won't do it. So that's if we hover over that one. So it produces improved weapons and armor must be placed next to lava. So we have to find lava on the map to be able to make use of that one, but we can build some forges in through here as well. So let's just go across and do that. That way we can get better weaponry. So just go back into crafting and just get the basic forge. Just get 2 of them. So they're all around here now, making use of that iron. This is why you want to have areas where they can stand in around the training zones. It's not so important for these libraries or anything. And so they're going up other levels as they do this. There's a priest. We need one more bookcase for that one. I'm going to start to build that one up actually. So we'll just go to the library, wooden bookcase. I'll make this into an actual library in here. And so then we'll end up with that goblin priest. Other guys are still working away downstairs. I'm not seeing the walls here yet. The priest can come along and heal up as we go. So the Pale King is saying the insane ones are good for surprise lockers. I'm not sure what you mean by that one. Oh, as in lock them away, or not sure what you mean by lockers. We probably won't end up building on this particular layer. Let's just go back into doors. The wooden door back in there and also in there. And we'll just go and get more of the lighting, just so we can see what we're doing. Now this is going to be where the dungeon's going to be. So go and build it on there. We can get more warriors. There's the priest that's now available. I might wait and see if we can get something else. Let's just pause for a second. Go to prisons. So we actually have the prison is like this is actually where we then need to sort of, we've got prison bars, then the prison door. So I'm not sure how big I need to make it. I mean, I could just go and get the prison door here. I don't have a hell of a lot of iron. Let's go and do that. And then we'll make this into one massive prison. So we'll place that one there. Then we have to just go to the prison itself, which is going to cost me 15. Yeah, so we don't get quite enough. We need to just keep on getting more of it. But it'll be a start. Not that we need, but we actually don't need much prison, you know. Yeah, I'll still keep it there, though. Yeah, there's still a fair bit there. So I can just keep on sort of working away under here. And then eventually when we get close enough to then break through, if we have a bit of a look, where's that? Yeah, so it's right there. +5 damage when drunk. I don't want any more of them though. The Goblin Priest, actually we've only got a few ticks left with that one. Just to get a healer, I think we might grab that one now. How much? Yeah, we've got one more that we can bring in. Now we've got a fair bit of stone, but not enough yet to do too much. So they've done their training. Let's go back up the top. And ultimately we can then get swords, chain armor. So this is going to be better ultimately. Okay, we've got enough there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go and build another in the installations. If we go for a stone statue, it's 250. We can actually get up to 4 more people by having the stone statues. I'm just going to go and place them. I can place them anywhere I like, actually. So I might just place them in around here. That's going to give me 11, ultimately. So we've got 9 of 10. It'll be then 9 of 11. Built. Yep, so I've got 2 more that I can now slot into it. Let's see what else we can find first. Okay, so Tiki's in saying KeeperRL has got to be one of the first games I've played that has a FPS limiter feature that has a range of 5 FPS to 30 FPS. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? It is funny, actually. You are right. Or unlimited. But even then, it still limits it to 60 or thereabouts. Okay, so now I think we can now technically go and capture units because of this. Let's just go and wait until we actually pick up the rest of the stuff. We've got a fair bit of wood. Up to auto-saving again. Still picking up more of this stuff, so we'll just wait for all this to be built. What else can we do in the prisons? Got a torture table, so it can be used to torture prisoners. Free production slot required for torturing. Oh, sorry, free population slot. Yeah, so we do need to, if we're going to torture, we need to have one there. The gallows for hanging prisoners, the beast cage, the beast sleep there as well. So I can sort of then have, like wherever we want to place the beast cages. This is only wood, actually. So we'll throw these. Not that we've got any beasts, but we may eventually. So we'll just go and place some cages down along this particular area, just out in front of the prison. The torture table. I will actually go and build one of these. So we don't have anything just yet, but we'll be keeping on mining. That will then work. Ultimately, and we want to get another door here. And for the undead, they don't need light, so we'll actually sort of start to make this one into a where is it? Living. We've got a fine coffin, which we can afford. Let's just get a couple of fine coffins in through here to start with. And we're going to need a burial area as well. Well, actually, this is what this is going to be, isn't it? That was going to be burial, I think. Yeah, so I'll start to make that into the into where we can actually go and place them. Now, there's nothing much else in there. Let's get the torches. Yep, so that's planned. Yep, some more artificers. This one's a negative. It's vulnerable to magic. Now, where was it? coffin. Is it storage? Graves, there it is. Let's get the rows ultimately in through here. That's insane again as well. Well, we'll see if we can capture a few of the prisoners and bring them back into this little zone. Okay, so we've got a few things we now need to be doing. So we do have the prisoners. Again, that would be something worth having a look at. We've got the we're still building this area through here. I think what I'm going to do is, again, I'm just going to go into dig and just see where that is. So it's just up through this other side. So I think what we might do is just dig straight up. Let's dig that out. Yep, that'll work. Okay, that'll be fine. And we'll place another door in here just in case we need it. Got a bit of iron there. There's nothing else in this zone, is there? There's just more stone back over that side, and then there's gold up there. Okay, so we could eventually go and get that. It's a long way off though. So Jury's saying, love your work, Daz. Thanks for that. It's this is an awesome game. God, this is good though. Nothing much else in through there. We've still got we've still got 2 slots available. But I don't think the prisoners take slots themselves. It's only when we torture them to try to sort of get them across, and I'm not sure how that will then sort of go and work. So we'll give that one a bit of a go. They have changed the mechanics a little bit. Like you used to be able to recruit bats and ravens very, very easily. They don't have them in the list anymore, so they're not part of the kit that we can then go and get. Let's go back and have another look here. So we do actually have the cages. This is ready for prisoners. And we've got this now ready as well, the fine coffins with no lighting in that area and no lighting in here either. All right, going back up again. This is our main layer. It's not a very pretty place at this point in time, but it will get there eventually. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go and grab the priest and bring the priest down into this one as well. Just so we've got a healer that will then come with them. Oh, that's the wizard. I thought it's got 1 kill. I thought, hang on, what? So he killed 1 goat. First thing we have to do is just see what happens in through here once we can get this one done. Here they go. I think with the angle of that room, I'm pretty sure it's vampires, which means we're going to be able to recruit them. Yeah, we're not seeing the vampires in there, but then they should appear there. Now, if we start to see cracking, actually there's water there, maybe that's all water. That could be interesting. It looks like it is. Well, if that's the case, it is water. I'll let him keep on building, and then we'll just sort of see what we end up getting. Let's just build another light there. That's interesting. only got a little bit of stone of granite left. Oh, this one's a swimmer and entertainment and can see in the dark. That one's not bad, but it's actually very good, but I'm not going to have an opportunity to really make use of it. So let's have a look and see what we've got. If we go back into dig mode again and just have a bit of a look to see what goes on. So it looks like the water extends all the way up. So our best bet is going to be to just dig straight up. Rather than build across the water. We'll build another torch in through there. Years ago. We'll see what's in there. I'm pretty sure that will be vampires. More torches in. He's the only one down here. Oh, here come the others with the torches to build the lighting. It's all fairly open. Oh, we can now pillage these properly with the corpses. So we'll just bring them in because we've now got the other location. So yeah, here they all come. So there's all skeletons now back over through here. That was also insane. We need another bed before we can get some of these other things. Let's go down. We'll just wait until we break through here. Now the other thing we could do would be to break into whatever this is. It looks like it's all water that goes all the way up to the front of their location. But I'm pretty sure this is going to be vampires. Yeah, we're seeing light from inside there. Just going to grab myself a quick drink of water, be right back. There we are, there we are. So that is a room. Let's get more torches down this way as well. Yep, now what are we going to find? Now before we do this, is it worth getting our military down in here? I don't think we will, because we're going to have time to react. Nothing's coming over to work on this one. Yeah, this is vampires. So these are friendly. There we are. They're sleeping inside their areas. Let's just go and control this one as an example. We'll just move on up. There we go. Just discovered Liviu, the vampire warrior. Recruits now available in the immigration UI. So there he is. So these are all asleep in their coffins. He's available for exit control mode. And so they're friendly. And I think if we have a look and see all villains, yeah, Liviu, the vampire warrior, is back down that way. And And so we can just go across and there's Vampire Warrior there, 4 recruits available. So we can go and grab, well, 2 of them if we wanted to. We've got, there's 4 available. Now it's still early days with night time. And if we go and, let's go and add them to the mix in through here again as well. Yeah, it's going to be okay. Let's send them off and we'll see if we can capture a few humans. Now it's early in the night time, so we'll do a nighttime raid. We also don't know what there was on that other level, so we'll just go back up. Do we want to take Chagron again? Yeah, I might as well, I guess. Oh, hang on, before we do this. Yeah, I won't actually activate those just yet. Vampire Warriors have only got sword and armor. So we'll assign the gear. There should be more. Let's just go back up the top. Yep, that's actually sort of where we are. Needed to go. Just go straight to your Dungeon Keeper. So just grab those. Get those constructed. Yep, it's just smacking them, making them work a bit harder. There goes the Artificer. There's the vampires training away. So they're only low level at this stage. I'm not sure what the vampires need to do to actually to heal themselves up when they take damage. It's picking up the stuff that when it can. There we go. It's trying to get the other bits and pieces, which is great. And Marin as well has now got it. Now we've still got 1,000 clicks left before nightfall finishes, so I think we'll now go out. Some of these are asleep, but we will still just send them all out. So we'll go and grab the group. This is quite a big group actually, and it's only going up against the humans, so really shouldn't be too much trouble. I don't know if we can capture the cows. This is all very, very different. It's very new now. So let's just go and control Chagron. And we'll go back up. Use the stairs. And out we go. Now we have to be back before the night closes. Just get everyone in around here. That's good. And we come up this way. I'm going to do it so that they, yeah, they're already on Don't Chase. So team members won't move towards enemies, only fight those that are adjacent. Probably a wizard is not the best one to use for this. Oops, keep on doing that. Okay, I'm now going to, I'm going to have to go and control mode leader. I'll go control mode full. Yeah, auto capture. And what about that one? Auto capture for all of these. All right, so we'll just move these across. Leave that one there. And I'll keep this one so it can just heal up as required. Expert healing. Range 4, yep, that's fine. So we'll just leave that one where that is and leave that one back there as well. Actually, I might move that one across, leave that one where that is. Oh, actually, I shouldn't have right-click to chat or to cancel. Actually, you can talk with them. I didn't realize that. I'm going to move him out of the way. Yeah, nothing much just we can do there. So he's been knocked down. He's unconscious. Now these are wandering inside. What are these? Just peasants? We don't know what else is down this way either. So I'll just leave. I'll leave that one outside, and we'll swap the position. Okay, there's 3 peasants. We'll go and auto capture there as well. So we'll capture the whole town. Ultimately, we'll swap position there as well, and swap position there. So we'll leave them outside. That's pretty cool, actually. I do like that. Let's start to smack that one. Yep. Okay, so we'll start to come back in. Just look at the order that we actually have. Let's move that one across. Let's work on this door for now. Moving back. They're going outside. We might have to sort of go and chase them down, actually. That one's open. Now we have to break through this one again. There's nothing down in there. So we'll run through. Yeah, it's closed, but they're still going to be outside. There's nothing in that area. Make sure I get all of them correctly. We got slightly wounded, 94%, so hardly anything. Let's get these coming up. Okay, that's been knocked out. Well, we're not seeing any others yet. They're all on the outer up to the side. Here they are. So we bash the iron door. It's 88% health. Bring that one up. Which one is it now? That one there. Swap that position. Ah, cool, it's coming down. So that's all fine. We'll just keep it coming. It's down to 58 now. It's running again. It's a bit time consuming because we've got so many of these guys, but I just want to make sure I get it done properly. Maybe yeah, it's down to 29. We probably would have been okay just to come back the other way. Now it probably doesn't know that we're on the other side of this one, so it may try to run back inside, hopefully. Oh, there we go. We've opened the door. That's good. So we will actually have this one cornered. Great. So we've now got this one. That one, move that one up. There we go. We'll get this one next. Ah, there's another one there with, yeah. So we've got two with the cancer with these orders. It's knocked out. Bring that one up. Bring the wizard back out of there. He's not very, doesn't have a real lot of health, as in he doesn't have a lot of protection, not like the others. Don't know what that is in there either. There is a cow somewhere around here as well, so we should be able to capture that. Sort of now cornering it. Not sure if the spell will do damage or not. Anyway, this one's now cornered from everyone. Just move that one out of the way. Move you up. Here we are. This is a good attack. Let's try the magic missile. Still alive, still up there. There we go. The tribe of humans of Isaac is destroyed. Right, so that's the last of them. Now that one was yeah, wounded and unconscious. So in this instance, we still want to just break through. So let's just now go back to leader mode. Six, and there's the cow. Okay, we'll go back to full mode. We'll order the capture of the cow, and we'll move these guys in. Move you out of the way. There we go. Cow captured, unconscious. So that's it. That's basically done. We've still got a heap of nighttime left as well. Yeah, the unconscious. We've actually been able to do this a lot, actually. So this is actually really cool. So we've sort of done everything we needed to do here. So what we'll do is we'll just go back and exit control mode. So we've captured a lot of enemies. And if we just go back to pillage, now we can just choose all. So there was a pig that got away. There was a goat that we killed off earlier as well. The pigs, I think, must have been killed by the bandits in the early days. And we only got 12 gold pieces there, unfortunately. I'm assuming that the our guys will then come back across and pick these up. The minions. I don't know if we can grab them, actually. Can we grab them? Yeah, actually this one's, yeah, it's unconscious for a little while. I'll just exit control mode. Just let things happen. There's a bit of noise outside, just bear with me. I'm just going to just check on it. Seems okay, don't know what it is. Oh, here we go. Now we need to bring these in. So now is that going to impact? Yeah, no, we can do all this. We've got the peasant prisoner. Bring all those in, the cow as well. So yeah, we just have to pick them up from in there. So they don't count. But we do actually have now prisoners, 5 prisoners. And if we go and have a look and see where they actually are, yeah, that one should be coming back in. Yeah, so it's now just going to, they're going to come back into the into where we actually are. They'll make their own way in. Through the water. Obviously must have swimming abilities, do they? No? Yeah, that's cool. Now we don't have any more population left. So down they go. So they end up coming through into here. There they go. They're going to sleep on the stone. Actually, even the cow is considered a prisoner there. Oh, werewolf. Now the werewolves do +7 damage at night, +5 damage against humans. They're an ambusher. Does not trigger wins. One more basic bed. That's what we require. But it exceeds the population limit. Now, we've got 500 clicks before we have to do that. And what we need is a... so we need a bed. We need an extra. We need to get rid of a population. But I do really want it. I do really want it. So I'm going to... What should we do? How should we do this? I'm sort of happy with what everyone's doing. I'm going to have to get more rock. Okay, where did we have... We saw stone, actually, in one of the other lakes. Here it is, right here. Okay, so we're just going to go and dig up. And then we can get it. The prisoners are healing up. You know, in terms of timing, yeah, we just need to get a fair bit more. Unfortunately, I don't know if we. I mean, we'll have other ones that will come in, but I would love to get that one. Well, that was a good good attack. How far off are we now? Yeah, we're about 100 off. And we also know that there's the other location up the top there as well that we can go for. Here we go. We need to stick up to 250. Yeah, we've still got about 250 odd ticks in through here. Now the prisoners, what are they doing? Yep, they're travelling and just bringing things around. So they'll just help. So they're indentured labour. They've got no real will anymore. Yeah, we're up to 150. Need another 100. 142. I don't think we're going to get it done in time, unfortunately. Well, the fact we got one, we will get another one at some point. Yeah, no, we're not going to do it. 80 odd, and we've still got heaps that we have to get through here as well. Well, they're helping at least dig everything out. But I really want this one. I really want this one. No, I'm not going to be able to do it. Have to build another bed as well. Well, unfortunately, that one's going to go. The cow is now in through here. So these are essentially like free imps. But in that case, we'll just go and chop down this stuff while we're here. There's a bit of rock over there as well. Then we've got the 250. Look, let's. They're going to come again at some point, so let's just go and prepare ourselves for it. Get a couple more beds. We'll just get more statues. Through the main corridor. Then we'll just wait for the wait for that to be built. There we go. These humans are helping, which is good. Don't know whether the music charts or just auto saving. That's okay. Okay, so Garatian saying, back when I played this a bit, I was always lost really quickly. What's the secret to surviving the first assault on your dungeon? Doors, and making sure you've got a big enough of an army to be able to get a 3-to-1 across a doorway. That's really what you need. So even just having, this is why I've got 3-to-1s in through here. It allows me to have three units across the top here, which ends up being, and so all the way through, 3-to-1. Ultimately, there'll be a door there, again 3-to-1. I don't want to be fighting 1-to-1, and I definitely don't want to be fighting out here, where there's. So I want them in the dungeon. But when we do that, now it's still daylight. That one's just wandering around. That won't go outside. But that's the key to it. Okay, that's now all been built. Okay, we're going to be now working a lot faster. Now, when we have a look up the top on this layer here, we've still got this other question mark that is back in through here. And if we just go and press D and just have a bit of a look and see what this is, that's interesting. It's sort of like just a big cave. It may be water. It might be like a water creature. I think our best bet will be just to dig through and see what we end up getting. Just put a few lights in here. Here they go. So the humans are off to build that little area for us. Sacrificial ones. We've got ourselves a mummy now that will want to join us. No, I think I'm going to wait, see if I can pick myself up another one of those. Actually, what's that one? That's the vampire. I won't bother with another vampire warrior just yet. So we'll find out what's in here. zombies we don't need either. Yeah, it is water. It's going to be some sort of kraken. We're not going to be able to deal with that one very easily at all. So we won't worry about that one. What we might do, actually, we did actually now get all of this. Like we've claimed it, and we don't want to be claiming this. So we'll just go back into orders, unclaimed tiles. Yeah, we don't want to have any claim over this at all. So we'll just unclaim that one again as well. What are you doing? Just idle, just wandering around outside. Because it thought that was actually territory that we controlled, it was just going out. It thought it was sort of part of the dungeon that it was allowed to go to. It's like this one here as well. I don't really want to be claiming that one either. So we'll just go back across into the orders, unclaim the tile. Yeah, more stuff coming, but not what we want. I definitely want a werewolf now. I've only got the one extra that we can bring in. I can grab myself another statue. I might do that. 3, 4, yeah, that'll do. So getting the statues is going to then just increase our, like we're going to end up getting another +2. Also, the other thing, because this is really where I'm anticipating doing most of my defending, if I have to defend, this will be the defense room. I can then have other traps set in other rooms up until now. So we haven't got that far yet. How far off were you? Yeah, we're still a fair way off. We're going to have to go out and about. Let's wait until night time comes. We'll do all of our attacking at night time because of the vampires. It's only zombies that are coming. Yeah, Tiki's saying I've been tempted to try out a undead necromancer. They're pretty cool actually as well. Yeah, this is just a classic start. I thought I'd actually just show the classic starts. Tiki's saying 27 years later and we still build our dungeons the same way we did back then. There we go, yes. So we've now got up to 13 that we can now bring in. I can bring in one more if we had more stone. Now we've still got a bit of daylight. Let's go down even another layer. We can also go up a layer as well if we wanted to. So we'll just go and dig down in here. Yeah, we don't need to do much else in this other zone. In fact, I don't need to have any of this claimed. There's no real reason for us to have any of this. Okay, we'll just go into structures downstairs here. And we'll see what we get. Oh, here we go. We've got ourselves a skeleton archer if we had an archery target, which we're not going to be able to get. Okay, let's have a look and see what we've got down through here. Okay, we've got another question mark in the top area there. And is there any other question marks? Nope. That's pretty much it. So there is another group in through there. Let's just go across to where that is and just go to dig and just see if we can get a bit of an idea as to what this one actually is. Okay, it's a bit all over the place. Are they straight lines? Could this be dwarves? Could be rats and stuff. Yeah, I'm thinking this might be the rat king. That's everything. All right, let's break into this. So dig into there. Where's the where does it start? Yeah, none of that. Actually, it looks like it starts over there. Okay, so that's where we want to break into. That'll do us. There's the leader. Goblin warrior. Actually, that's not bad, is it? Permanent trait aggravates enemies. Yeah, no, let's not worry about that one then. Like plus 10 damage, plus 10 defense is actually fairly cool. But I will wait. And if this is the Rat King, it's probably going to be enough for us to be able to then take it on and ultimately end up with the like with the points that we need to go to the next level, which we can then start to build traps maybe. Okay, so Ulgen is in how deep are the interactions and game mechanics compared to other colony sims? It's pretty good actually. Like it's there's a lot you can do in the game, and it's sort of, but it's really more focused on sort of what we're doing now, which is to getting ready for our groups to then go out and do things. I'll just ditch all of these. That's tempting to get. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, this one does damage at night. It doesn't do all the extra stuff. Well, let's go and grab it anyway. The other one we had was awesomely good. Let's ditch all of these things. Just go on getting more torches into this zone. What's that? Is it all just wood? Yeah, a bit of rock in there as well. Throw that one in there as well. Again, we'll just slow things down if they're going to come charging out back at us. Yeah, it's been smacked, so it's working a bit harder. Get working. Okay, the werewolf is getting up there. Okay, we're now at night time. So we could go outside, but it's now getting a bit dangerous because of whatever else is in this other zone. So we're going to end up just fighting in here for this first bit. strength, whatever it might be. Work harder. Get cracking. There we are. Now, what we want to do here is make sure that everything is off. Unclaim all of this. We'll keep this claim down in through here. Now we go back to our group again and control. I wonder if I shouldn't take control with maybe one of the others. Just so that this one isn't then in the front line. This is our most damaging one. So we'll control through Marin the Peasant Slayer. And we want to go down. Use the stairs. Go. Now again, just on Don't Chase, it's only the leader at this stage. Now, what are we going to find in here? Sometimes these can have bad things in them. It looks like it might be dwarves, I think. Yeah, it is. They're asleep. This is going to be a bit tricky for us because we're not going to have the openings that we require. Let's order the capture of these as well. These are hard. This is going to be quite hard to take on. I'm going to go back into full mode now. I did a fair bit of damage. Leave that one behind. Now the this one does have good protection. This one doesn't have quite as good, but I want to keep the vampires sort of where we are. Let's see how we go. See if this one can actually do what it has to do. It comes up. We haven't been wounded yet. Yeah, so we swing the sword and also bite the guy. It's going to get tricky if this one takes damage. You know what? I'd be better off coming back. Ultimately. Okay, Dwarf swings his sword at the Vampire Warrior. The Vampire Warrior is not hurt. One's been knocked out. That's good. That's a good start. Let's move everyone back one. That way we can just have them sort of just working one after the other. I'll keep the Vampire Warrior there until he takes some damage. I just don't know how to heal him up though. Okay, he swung again. Yeah, we're just going to have to do this one after the other. Okay, that's good. This is all good. I think I prefer to just keep on attacking rather than spreading out. One more attack and we should have him. one's still wounded. It says the dwarf is fully healed. Okay, that one's down. Right. Yeah, everyone's at 100%, including the including that one there, which is good. Well, let's let's continue on. I'll just go into actually I'll just keep on going through these in here. So we don't know where they go off just yet. These sort of come up to this other area. Move these across. So keep on swapping these back. Down to 77. $55. $37. Keep that one where that is. Let's keep on shuffling these through. It's down to 15. Yeah, that one's... I'm going to order the capture of all of these. Now that one here has got just a sword. Again, it's fairly strong. Start to shuffle these back. I might take the both vampires up to the front. And so we'll just wait for them to come into our little choke point, where we can then sort of get more of them. Allows us to swap things over and to heal fairly quickly. Okay, fighter must be killed to conquer the tribe. Mentally unstable. Okay. Here they come. We'll just keep it in this order now until they actually come a bit closer. Here they come. You want to capture that one as well. Okay, it swung at us again, but we managed to stop it. That's good. So we'll now just leave that one where that is. Looks like we don't have much else. We'll take the vampires forward. And these as well. Just do it bit by bit. Shuffle them back towards the back of the pack. Unfortunately, we've only got the one area through here at this point in time. Actually, I should move that one up in behind just so we can do the healing if we have to. That's down to 78. It's only a wooden door. And that one's got better protection actually. This one's got 39. So I probably am better off swapping them over. I'll see how I go. It's got slightly better stats. That's because it actually killed off the last of the peasants as well. You know, we'll keep this vampire doing what it's doing. $34. Won't keep it too much at this stage. Down to 12, one more hit, and then we should have it. Okay, so that's sleeping. We'll do a capture order on that one as well. It's now woken up. So what we should be able to do here is to move back. Let it come down and we get both vampires again. Just going to do the, at least we've got a 2-to-1 shot here. Not sure when it gets its chance. You know, it tried, it didn't hurt us. This was again our best one. One's down. So we've got still got a. This is just a dwarf civilian, not very strong. So we get the vampires to keep on sort of smashing their way through. Yeah, these aren't going to do much. Capture that one as well. Get all of these captured. Oh, here we go. We'll capture you as well. Now, yeah, we're going to be through. I think I'm better off waiting for this one to come back towards where I am. So I'm going to go back to where I was. Because he should come charging back in. Get ready to swap out the different units. Wait for this one to move into the position. So it's got to defend its location. So it comes in. We get 2 free shots at this guy. Good. So it's going to only get 1 shot at us. There's no spellcaster or anything I can do at this stage. Oh, nearly. Yep, so it's not hurt. The dwarf is bleeding, so it is actually bleeding at the stage. There we go, that's good. Okay, now we can start to come back through again with the vampires. These are much better than when I went through with my Twitch run. So we should almost be able to chase down the others now. I think what I'll do is I'm going to go back to leader mode. Yeah, these aren't really going to be all that much to worry about. Ah, we've got ants as well. We don't. Do we really want ants? I don't think so. Well, let's move up this way. Oh, that one bled to death. Okay, nothing in there. All right, we want to get rid of these. Giant ant's corpse. Wait for it to come up to us. These are ultimately fairly weak, it's just that they dig. Come on, come back to us. Oh, there's another one coming in behind. I'll just go back to full again. Let's just check and see if there's anything else coming in behind us. It's not coming back. It's not moving. I'm going to wait. That one did move down, that's good. That's gone. Just double check the other location. You just have to see what's what. I don't think we're going to see much. I think I'll just go back to leader mode. But let's come back this way. Yep, there's nothing else in there. There they are. Let's go back up this way. So there's nothing else up that side. Find the queen. Okay, there's nothing else there. That's it, I think, isn't it? There's nowhere else for them to go. think we're done. Yeah, they're bleeding out. We better go and get these. So because we attacked them with vampires, what we'll do is we'll just go and exit control mode. So we killed a lot of units there, and then we should be able to now pick up all of these different dwarvish prisoners. Yeah, nothing else we can really do with that. Okay, so we'll leave that there. Those vampire warriors were good. I've still got like most of the night left over as well. Didn't do anything there. I thought we would have picked up some other materials there. Anyway, there's a few areas with that one. That should come back where we should end up having the ability to then go and pillage all of this. There's really nothing else there. Okay, that's fine. We've still got a lot of the night. I'm thinking we might just go off and do one more attack somewhere else, because we didn't take any damage there at all. And we do need to clear things out to get these progression points. How much have we got? Yeah, we've still got one more slot we can bring back in. How's the werewolf going? Wellinger. Got a robe and club. I might deck him out actually. So let's go back up the top. Get him a sword, some chain armor, an iron helm, iron boots, iron gloves, and an iron shield. So we'll just get all that stuff done for him, and then we'll once that's all been built, we'll then end up with just give that across to him. Yeah, we're sort of running out of night time, but that's okay. They're all off going having a sleep now anyway. I can always set up another group, which is just maybe the vampires and the werewolf. Where's our sword? It's just all wooden. Yeah, we've got the steel armor, we'll grab that. So the dwarves are now helping to build all this stuff. So they're they've got the ability to build in this area. I can lock it. I'll just lock these into position. Okay, they're done. And that should mean that we end up with the, if we go back into the werewolf again. There's the steel helm. And the sword, sorry, there's the iron shield. And the iron gloves. So we'll deck this one out properly. And then the iron boots as well. And we'll lock these away so that no one else can take them. So that's basically now just set for that particular unit. So got 600 odd ticks for night time, but it's a bit dangerous to bring those the others through just yet. Do the ants fit in the beast cages you put up? I think they would, but I'm not sure what use we'd get out of them. Yeah, it's 600. It's sort of like it's about a third, I guess. Third of the night. Is it worth doing it? I thought there was another little site around here somewhere. Maybe it's been destroyed. The Hydra, which is a bit tricky. And the Dryads with the ranged attacks. Yeah, I'll just close it for now. I think we'll still just keep on going a bit deeper. I'm just going to go and grab myself. I'm just going to fill up my water bottle, so I'll just be 1 second to be right back. Right, back again. So, what do we do next then? We've got still got 600 for night. We could go off and do something. We don't have a lot that we can see at this stage. I think we might do this. The actual werewolf. Yeah, I think what we'll do is let's pop the werewolf in here, and maybe we take out the these guys. And leave them out of it. But we'll still take in, maybe we don't take in the healer either. We'll take Shagron in. Do we give that a crack? And sort of see how just that little team there works. So we've got a werewolf, two vampires, and a wizard. I think we might try that. Let's see how we go. So what's it saying there? So Vox is saying, I'm getting a weird buy when trying to launch the game on Steam, saying OX1 virus. It says it contains a virus. That's very unlikely. Likely a false positive from whatever software you're using. Yeah, I'd say so. I've never had a problem with this game. Yeah, well, let's keep this little group together. So we're going with just 4. So let's go and activate these now. So we're going to control it through... I think we'll control it through the vampires still. Yeah, that should work out okay. Yeah, we need to go somewhere else. So let's get out of here. Yeah, everyone's fully healed up. So let's just go to this side. Use the stairs. Use the stairs, and out we go. Now we have to watch the what happens through here. Now the closest way for us to get off the map is just... we can't quite do it. Over we go, guys. Over we go. Just 4 teams, 4 groups. We're up to 520. All right, so who should we go after? The Hydra is going to be a bit of a problem because it's so strong. There's going to be a lot of these. Let's start at the guard post, and we're going to just be a little bit wary. Now this is grassland that we end up having. Let's have a quick look. Oh, Jesus, heaps. There's heaps and heaps here. Okay, we'll just do a little bit of a raid. So we haven't checked this out at all. Still got don't chase. There's undead. There's elf skeletons down through here. So there's elves that have been here. Could this have been an elf group? It's a cow skeleton. I think that whatever was here has been killed off. Oh, what have we got here? Lizard men. Right, okay, so we'll go back in and we'll do the full control. Oh, I should have probably captured them, I guess. Up. There's an armor enchantment there. Grab that one. You just pick it up. What the hell happened there? Oh, it bit us. Okay, something else was in there. In that case, well, let's just wait for this thing to come in. So we lost one of our vampires. Killing will stop the immigration. Builds bridges, speed bonus, poison resistant. Let's capture it. Why not? There we go. So we knocked it out. Now we did lose one of our units, unfortunately. So that was a bit of a shame. And that one's actually now wounded as well. So I think what we'll do is we'll leave from here again now. We've still got 446 ticks. Go back to the home site. Confirm. Yeah, we've still got 300 odd before we get to home, so there we go. Alright, so we can exit control mode. Yeah, so we did lose, unfortunately, Liuvu, our first vampire. Now we can pillage the lizard men. There's a lot of stuff there, actually, well, including the warrior. No, sorry, a lot of this is our stuff. Grab it all. Okay, so there was a lot of dead things there. So we're going to need to go and get ourselves something else. Got the lizard man prisoner. We'll bring that one through. He'll go off and heal up. Yeah, so I couldn't have done much about that one. It just happened to be a problem with us there. So we enslave the lizard man. Here he comes. God, he moves fast. He's got a speed bonus. He could be someone worth converting, actually. We might try that. So we'll torture him and then try to get him to join us. Let's just go back and just grab more of this. Okay, so we'll just head on down. Might get some more of the we've got the torture chamber there. There he is. Activity here, being tortured. We can do it. All right. Let's keep on going with that one. I'll just keep on building. We've got a bit in through here as well. So let's just go back into the prison and build this one up a little bit larger. It's been quite valuable having all of this stuff there. Now the torture table, I'm not sure how we change this. Can we tell these to torture anything? Maybe it's the keeper himself that has to do it. Yeah, that's nothing. No, we're tied up. We've done it ourselves. Oh, damn it, we're torturing ourselves. Okay, we're just going to have to get out of there. Actually, we can save an exit there, but I'll just keep it going. Well, that's not a good look, is it? Just have to wait. Have to wait. Still tied up. Okay, we now can go off there. So that's actually fine. We'll just go back to this one here. Oh, we still can't do anything. How do we do this? Actually, we've now gone to the next level. So we have the bigger two-handed weapons if we wanted them, but I don't think we want that. Jewelry is going to give us like special things we can then go and do. Chicken breeding, alchemy, or traps. Traps is sort of probably where I need to be. It does add a lot of things we can then sort of do to protect our fortress. Yeah, I think we'll go with traps at this stage, just so we can then start to build the traps up. I'll get you out of there. And exit control mode. So we've got two more we can bring in, but I wanted to try and see if I can get hold of that lizard man. I'm not sure how to do this. Yeah, Tiki saying it's no issues with Vet Defender. That's what I use as well. You're so excited to watch this from the beginning after Daz mentioned yesterday. I've tried playing but need his guidance. It's like, well, one of the things we're now going to be doing is we do have to go back up now and start to build the trap systems. Now I'm going to be having rolling logs in through here. Now we've got a lot of wood, but we don't have a lot of the stuff that we need to do a lot of the traps. So we'll build some of them. Actually, what's this guy doing out here? It does regenerate. I need more of these. If I can't figure out how to... actually, does it tell us in there how to... Capturing prisoners in there. Back in real-time mode, you'll find the stunned creature in your immigration list. Prison now supplies your workforce. To completely convert it to your side, order its torture by dragging its icon, okay, to a torture table. The prisoner has a 50% chance to convert, otherwise it dies. Okay, well, we'll do that with the lizard man. See what happens there. Is it this one here? It's not doing it, is it? That's the icon. Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay. It's now been given the order to go there, and it's now on our side. So that word and worked. So it's a 50-50. We do actually have this one now set up. Gear. Okay, it can take stuff. This is good. Yeah, we don't want the we don't want them carrying around that sort of stuff. Who else don't we need to have these things with? No, we will still need more. That's all right. It's got the one kill, which is our vampire, unfortunately. So out you come. So that's now now one of our. We now actually have a lizard man as part of our group, which is pretty cool. Move this one across. So we get those built. Now, as far as the traps are concerned, what I want to do is I want to go and grab some doors. I just want to slow down anything that does invade us. And if there's only one access point, really, at least from the outside, and that's in through here. Let them get built. We'll just go back down to the traps. A lot of these only cost wood, but some of them, the boulder traps, which is what these are going to be a bit more. And so we want to do web traps. There and there. That's then going to stick anyone that's down there. When we have enough, we won't be able to get the boulder traps in just yet. And then in through here as well, we just want to start to sort of seed this with a whole lot of different sorts of traps, like a fire trap, maybe. Throw that one in there. You don't get to see a lot of them; they're just in there. Gas trap, why not? And also, one thing that would be good for us to have is just an early warning sort of symbol there somewhere with the other traps. If we just go with a alarm trap. Yep, this is the one, that one will get built there. Other ones that we want is the terror trap. Will sort of make them run away. The gargoyle will fight. Let's just pop the gargoyle in the corner. Actually, we don't have enough of the rock for that. So maybe we'll just have a quick look down and see if we can actually do anything. Do we have any rock on here? Yeah, we do actually. So let's move this one up. Start to dig these out. Alright, that'll get at least give us a whole lot of other rock. We're going to need to go a bit further with a few other things as well, I think. Yep, so he's now got his sword and is testing things out. Okay, it's now daylight. Oh wow, so Tiggy's saying I just had a goblin warrior arrive at my dungeon that has wings and flies around the place. That's definitely new. Yeah, I've never seen that. It's a great game. It really is. It's. I mean, it was good when he first brought it out, but it's just getting better and better. Or, you know, it's gotten better and better over the years. There was one change where it actually wasn't good. The fact that he killed off one of my guys in one go, I'm pretty impressed with that. I think he might get two hits per turn by the looks of him. He's really moving fast. I should have gone and captured the other one as well. Got one more slot which I want to save up for another werewolf. We haven't got much gold. Really need to get a lot more gold. And we also need to find more of the iron. No, it's only rock. We have to go down deeper, I think. There's gold up there. And there's iron over there. It's across the river. Oh, there's something else there. It's probably just more water. We might have to bridge the water, I think. Looks like it's a very, very big lake. It's islands upon islands. Okay, that extends around there. Go all the way around here. Just pause again for a second. God, this is it's really awkward, isn't it? Okay, that extends all the way through there. All right, we can get around that way. All this stuff. All that. All right, well, it's going to take a while to get there, but we will get there eventually. That will give us the gold, and then eventually we'll come back down as well. Actually, I might just start to dig that as well. Oh, hang on, that's not the right one. Where is it? There it is. It's in an island. Is there anything else in here? Yeah, we can do it this way. As far as that one goes. Okay, we'll figure out what to do once we get there. It's a long way around though, but it's all we can really do. Because the water, let's unpause. And we might go down a bit deeper again as well. It's only rock. Well, we do need rock actually, so I will just go and dig this one across as well at some point. I'll dig that. I'll dig back down, one more level down. Rogue's saying, nice, one of my favourite games. Yeah, it's a great game. It's such a good game. Having all these guys, it's going to mean that our... Actually, now what have we got down through here? Okay, so this one we've got rock, gold, and iron. That's good. Any question marks? No, looks like it's just a resource layer for us. That works out well. Okay, well, let's go and build this one then. And go straight up. Get all the gold. The gold is going to be very, very valuable for us. There we are. Okay, so Wiggly is saying, I've got to go to bed. Thanks for the stream, not a problem. I'll be going fairly soon as well, actually, or maybe in half an hour or so. But yeah, we're sort of getting through it. Installations, we've got the torch. There's more water in this map as well. Hi Thomas, how are you going? Start building away. So Tiki saying one of the older builds of KeeperRL had the game very much based around mana and claiming tiles for mana income. Then mana was used to unlock almost everything. Spamming control eyes everywhere. Yeah. Here we go. We do cross, or we get very close to water, which is going to be fine. Because we've got so many different building operations going on, I think I'm just going to keep on having a bit of a look to see where we get up to. It's not too bad off, actually. Might just build a few more torches out along this way as well. That'll do for that layer. Oops. And this layer here. It's got a long way to go. I'll grab these while I'm here as well. Just to get more things built out of stone, because we have run right out of stone and iron. We have to go a lot further down to get other things that we need. Let's keep on going down. This doesn't look very dangerous, this particular location. I love playing the Necromancer. I edit the files, so it's really hard to build troops fast. Yeah, no, it's a great game. Okay, so what do we got in here? Aha! We've actually hit another layer, like an actual open dungeon in there. I'm going to tell them to build a torch right there, and then we do have a question mark there as well, with a few other little areas back inside that other zone. Alright, time for us to get our military back again. I think we'll still just use the same group, the same team that we had. I don't think we need to go beyond. Actually, we've only got the 3. Let's bring the lizard man down into it as well. I'll keep the warriors separate. It's not great, is it? Need one more. I can get myself another. I've still got 2 more recruits available. Okay, we can get other lizard men now. Yes, the lizard men have been knocked off. Leova himself has been killed off. All right, let's bring these in. Use the stairs. There we go. A bit of a look around. Okay, nothing else that way. Going to go, essentially just keep on going right. Oh, sorry, no, keep on going left, sorry. When we find openings. Because we know that there's something at the top. There's a big area. We should go this way and just check out the middle. God, it's a real rabbit warren through here. The lizard man's getting tired. Yeah, there's something else in there. Oh, dwarves, okay. I want to capture you. I'll move this one up. Leave that one back. we go. He's been knocked out. Is he bleeding? No, he seems okay. We'll just go back to full mode again. Here they are. Right, back to this mode. Yeah, he gets to move twice, which is pretty cool. I'll move him off to the side. All right, leave you there. Oh, hang on, we wanted to order the capture of both of these because they're so good, such good workers. That's good. I'm going to leave that one out of this fight for now. Yeah, we didn't get hurt. Okay, that one's down. That's good. So they're all done. We'll just go back into leader mode again. It's now night time. We want to order the capture of that one there. And again, we'll just go back into full mode again. Don't know if I can actually do a shot here. Yeah, I can. It's useful. Didn't prepare this very well. Good, he's down. All right, we'll just keep on smacking our way through here. If we push, we just push him out of the way. So we pushed him back. I'll keep it. I'll still just keep on going bit by bit. I think. Here come some of the others. Just order the capture of that one. Capture of that one as well. So with its double movement, I should probably have it moving a bit further forward. But it's doing all right. So another group of dwarves. There we are. God, it's got to be close. The fast movement is great on this one with the speed bonus. I think it's only movement. I don't know if it gets 2 attacks. Oh, hang on. That wasn't good. That's pretty good. Oh, here we go. We have to be careful of this one now. So we'll go back up and position ourselves ready for in here. Move you back. Move that one back out of the way because it doesn't have the same protection. It's got 28, these have got 31. So we'll order the capture of that one as well. They're such good workers. Got him. Good. Okay, so let's now just go back to leader mode. That one's down. Must still be some more still around. Where on earth could they be? That looks like it. Maybe in here. Nope, that's pretty much it, isn't it? That's the... Oh no, we've still got some over there. It's funny, in the previous one they had treasure and stuff, which we don't see in this. So I'm not sure what's going on there. I think that's pretty much it. I think we're done. Let's just exit control mode. Yes, we captured a heap. Oops, what the hell was that? Goblin warrior, I didn't want that. I wanted these dwarves. The prisoners. Oh, chance of prisoner escape, medium. Remove prisoners or increase armed forces. Well, we've up to our maximum with armed forces, unfortunately. You remove prisoners. Okay, I don't know how we do that actually, so if we just get back up. Just go up the levels until we find the prisoners. I do want to keep the dwarves if I can. Vanish. It's now low. The cow didn't do anything anyway. I'll find some of the humans. We'll get rid of the humans, I think, as well. I like that limitation, I've got to say. So we'll look and see what else we've got. So they're all digging in through here. We'll keep the dwarves. Yeah, it's still low. There we go. They got rid of the risk. prefer to have the dwarves working for me. Just keep them going. We've done what we needed to do in there, so that's all okay. This one's, see how the dwarves are really moving fast, so they're fantastic for this. Where's our water layer? That was the bottom layer of this one. So much else we can do there. Just grab that one. So Bashy's saying, could you get rid of the imps now that you have some spare room, now that you have so much dwarves? I could, but there's no reason to. They actually don't do anything. They don't chew up any. They're basically free, so they don't actually. They don't have. Where is it? Imps. Yeah, they cost gold, but they don't actually. They don't actually contribute to our list in through here. So they're completely free. I don't know if it says that. Yeah, no, it doesn't actually say it, but anyway, they basically are just freebies. So there's no point getting rid of them. Hobbit prisoners would be the best, says Dave. Yes, it would be indeed. There's a bit there that we haven't had a look at. Let's just go and place some torches. I don't think we didn't get the final approval that everything had gone okay. There's that's another artificer. Get everywhere in here? We seem to. This seems to be the only area that we didn't actually do anything with. Oh, we've still got night time. Back to our group, I think. So let's go and we've still got 650. Is that enough time? It was last time. So let's go and control this group and get them upstairs. So the traps are all being built in through here now. Let's get out of here. We have to get across the river. And off the map. So we're going to go back to the guard post again. Confirm, because there was a few other little locations that we didn't actually get to. Got a bridge there. You've got 500 clicks left. Okay, we've got spiders. That's nothing. Don't chase, that's okay. So what's this group in here? Elves. Oh, it's another one. We will auto capture again. He bit us but didn't hurt us. I'm going to order the capture of that one as well. we go. Got him. So then we knocked him out. Okay, that's cool. Let's just go back so we can. We don't have to stick around here at all. So everyone is good in here, and we've got 2 of these. So we'll end up capturing both of those. Again, we'll try to get them to join our group because they've been pretty good. Let's just exit control mode here. I think they will make it back. We've still got a fair bit of night time to go. Now they can capture both of those, but we need to now get more. We've got 99 gold, so we've picked up a bit of gold. We can go and pillage all of that. And where's our guy? He's there. Now we've got rebellion risk there low again, but that'll be okay. And we just need to go and grab another of the. We've got a lot of stone in here, so let's just keep on coming back up and build another statue back in through here. To get one more. This is the last one of these that we can get. Then we have to start building gold statues, which cost us a fair bit. Oh no, they're only 50. Okay, but there's no limit to how many of those we can have. This one here, we can see it's increases the population limit by 1, but only up to 4. God, they're fast, aren't they? They're great. They're awesome. So we now have up to 13 still. Just need someone to come into here. So Byroad's saying that's cool and saying a bit out of the loop as far as games go. There's a lot of games coming up. Yeah, they added Z levels actually. It's a fair while ago. They actually had it so that different units, like some of the enemies would actually have different Z levels, but now you can actually build your own, including towers. You can actually build elements on the surface. Here we go. Grab this one, and then we'll start to bring these other guys back in. Yeah, so you can actually build up Z levels as well, and it gives you an overview of what's going on. Actually, these guys are all. Let's go and see if we can do this one. And it's tied up. Okay, you got killed. Okay, you can go in there. It's your turn. It's being tortured by the dwarves. Come on, convert across, convert. You can do it, you can do it. We're smacking him. Ah, we got him, we got him, we got him. Did we? No, he's still a prisoner. Is he? Or is he actually now a... No, he's only one. There's only got one lizard man. No, he died. Okay, we need to get more in here as well. So we'll just go back across into our into this area, which is the living area. No, that's not the living area. It's the storage area. So we need to go and grab more graves. Yeah, we've got a heap of the stone. Just get all those built. well done. Well, we haven't been visited by anyone yet, which is unusual. Normally they would. Yes, now auto-saving. I think now might be a good time to finish up for this session, but I thought that was thought I'd show the game now that it's sort of heading towards 1.0. It certainly has improved a lot. The other things we didn't do, which I might just show that now. So I'll save and exit. Actually, if I do this, I then can't continue. I can't then start a new game. Unfortunately, this is the roguelike aspect, which I don't like. I wish that that you could actually save what you're doing. Like when we go back out, I can either continue or start a new one. In which case, we should then, if I go to play, yeah, all I can do. If I start a new game, it then is going to erase what we're doing through here. So this is actually currently what we've got. And I think I'll keep this one going, maybe. Not sure. Anyway, unfortunately, I can't show the new stuff again. Anyway, at the start of this video, I did go through the new things, but it's actually really quite cool. So that's KeeperRL. I'll leave it here. That's enough of a run. You get a bit of a feel for what you can do in the game. There's still a long way that we would have had to go. We would have to sort of take over like major dungeons and things like that as well in other parts of the map. There's an awful lot that you can actually go and do. It's such a big game now. It's certainly so much better than Dungeon Keeper ever was, in my opinion. And I just really like the whole aesthetic of it. It actually it sort of works quite well. I mean, the actual graphics they're not built for the game. They're a pack that you can buy. I think so. I think if you look at credits, I think a lot of them, it does show it in here. Graphics, yeah. So 16-bit fantasy set by Oroxy Design Lab. So most of the graphics we see are from that one. And then there's a few Mushroom Arts, and then someone else has sort of added the same style as this one through here. But that is like just a graphic pack. So the graphics were primarily that fantasy pack, but it's a great game because you often find those same graphics in other games. So that sort of explains, in case you're wondering why that looks familiar, that's what it is. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. So thanks for watching. God, there's so many games coming out. I quite like doing these little live streams because it allows me to play an extended period of the game to show sort of more depth to the game than if I just did a one-off video. So it's really cool. Yeah, so ZX7 saying Dungeon Keeper had better sound effects though. Yeah, and also I did like being able to take over a character and then sort of being able to do things from the eyes of the character, like to actually be able to see the 3D dungeon. I did quite enjoy that as well in the original Dungeon Keeper. All right.